I want to introduce Lina Zeine. Her course is The History and Teachings of the Baha'i Faith. It will begin on June 21st. Lina has once again developed a new course for ALL, and we are fortunate to have her. She is the epitome of being a lifelong learner, always reading and attending classes in London and elsewhere via Zoom. She continues to do her active fundraising for Western's Retirement Association. Remember her baklava. She is going to be our closer, to borrow a term from baseball, for our spring term. We will take a break and then return in the fall in October. Welcome, Lina.
Thank you, Michu, for a very kind introduction. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in for this talk. The Baha'i Faith is an independent world religion and one of the most widespread and rapidly growing religions today. Over 3 sessions, this class will introduce you to its history and teachings. The Baha'i Faith was revealed in Iran in the 19th century by Baha'u'llah, which means glory of God in Arabic. He was born in 1817 and passed away in 1892. In spite of the opposition he faced by the mainly Persian Muslim clergy and the political authorities then and now, his teachings have spread all over 4 corners of the earth and have been attracting increasing attention with a growing number of followers in the US and around the world. We will cover the historical background and religious climate in the East and the West in the 1800s, which set the stage for the birth and ministry of this faith. We will take a closer look at the teachings and principles given by Baha'u'llah, whom Baha'is around the world regard as the messenger of God for this day. His teachings caused Baha'u'llah's imprisonment by the Persian authorities and subsequent exile to Baghdad, where he announced his new revelation in 1863. In response to his teachings and call to the world's leaders, he was further exiled to the Holy Land to be imprisoned in the citadel in Akka. We will look briefly at the succession of his leadership. The Baha'i Faith has no clergy, so we will cover the democratic administration of the affairs of the faith at the local, national, and international level. The Baha'i Faith teaches the essential worth of all religions and the unity of all people, openly rejecting notions of racism and nationalism. The class will introduce participants to a thoroughly inclusive religion which accepts the divinity and sanctity of all faiths. Its basic teachings, such as the oneness of God and the oneness of humanity, spur Baha'is to strive towards the ultimate goal of equality, justice, and world peace for all mankind. We will spend some time looking at the spiritual and temporal teachings of the faith, principles such as the equality of men and women, education for all, harmony of science and religion, abolishment of prejudice, and personal spiritual responsibilities such as prayer, fasting, and trustworthiness. Finally, we will look at the national and international activities of the Baha'i community today. The faith is represented as an NGO at the United Nations. Baha'i houses of worship are found on all continents and dedicated to mankind. Also, members are involved in social action and community building. All activities which take place in neighborhoods, cities, and villages all over the world are based on study, service, and dedication to humanity, and they welcome children, youth, and adults from all faiths to participate. So, thank you for listening, and I invite you to register for this class and discover something new. Thank you.